Alrighty, welcome everybody. Oh, that was still on. Welcome to this week's episode of us talking fantasy football. We got myself here, we got Rogers, and we got Gibbs. So we are here to answer some fantasy football questions for you guys.
Sure as hell are.
We're live on YouTube, live on TikTok. I don't think I went live on Kick. I always forget about that. And that is the Sweet Cardinals Cup, Gibbs.
Oh man,
Yeah, Stanley Musial. I love it.
it was a giveaway.
Oh, I remember it. I remember it for sure.
Unbelievable.
So, for let me bring up the real quick.
Go.
Let me bring up our fantasy league. You guys can get an update on that if you care. If not, I don't care. We'll move on. Alrighty. On that if you care. If not, I don't care.
No, Rogers.
Okay. Go team.
Go team, he says.
Okay, so all right. I'm here now. I'm
Okay.
fucking with my hole.
Yeah, uh-huh. Alright, so this is my team here. I'm currently tied in first place, actually. You guys can't see this on this unless you're watching the live, but this is my team last week. Jalen Hurts put in work, but this is how everybody looked last week. I'm in second with I'm just here so I won't get fined. He's still in first on points. He had a big lead going up there, but it's really the meat and potatoes is third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Everybody's like almost tied there.
Yeah.
The amazing ball catcher guys. That's Rogers. He won last week.
That's right.
He got almost put up the most points, but he is now 4-4. He's in fifth, and
What he ended up putting up the most points?
he did, yeah.
Oh, Woodster.
He put up one more point than you. It looks like.
Yeah.
He's in third now. We got Caleb, who's in fourth. I'm guessing on points just over you at 4-4. So you see that. Then we got a lot of 3 and 5s here too. So it's kind of weird how it's working out right now. So I'll show you the standings.
Yo, Gibbs.
What up?
I haven't been able to hear you yet.
I can hear him.
Can't hear.
I can't hear Gibbs.
Well, why not?
I can hear Gibbs.
You talking in Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see him or hear.
What the
I
heck?
see him and hear him. So that's a you problem apparently.
Apparently so.
I don't know what's going on there, but Raider Nation has made it in here. What's up, Raider Nation?
What's up, Raider? And Raider, did you win the game this week?
Yeah,
Just guessing.
Probably. I would guess. Oh, Rogers had to leave. Now he's trying to fix it. How'd you do this week, Raider Nation?
I see Gibbs now.
Hello.
Can you hear Gibbs?
I can hear Gibbs now. I refreshed Discord and it all of a sudden started working. I don't know.
It's weird.
I could see him on your TikTok stream, but I couldn't see him on my Discord. I couldn't hear him at all.
That's really weird. I don't know what went on there. So
8-0, he says.
8-0. Nice.
Woo!
We need him to send us a screenshot. I don't know if I'm buying it, Raider. The team sounds too good to be true.
It
Let
does.
me see team screenshot in DMs.
It does. How was your fantasy football week, Gibbs?
In my one of too many leagues. No, I did okay actually. I think I was 4 for 7. So
Raider says he has a question for us.
Yeah, Raiders got a question. You play in that many leagues?
yeah, I'm the commissioner of 3 of them.
My goodness, man.
Yeah, I'm a
Damn.
big fantasy guy. I love fantasy.
I feel like I'm in 3 and that's enough, and Commissioner 1. So, all right. Evan asks Gibbs for Hall and Dell. Who wins the trade? I would think the Hall and Dell wins the trade. You're meaning Brees
Tank Dell.
Hall?
Tank Dell's gonna. You talking about Tank Dell
Yeah,
and Brees Hall for Gibbs?
yeah. That
I mean, I would personally never trade my last name, but
I am a big Jameer Gibbs guy. I love that guy.
no, I think you won that, especially with Diggs tearing his ACL
Yeah.
and Nico out for another week.
Nico's out for another week. Whenever he comes back, Tank will go down, but he will just be WR2, so he ought to look like he did last year before he broke his leg.
Correct.
So, but getting that for Jameer Gibbs, somebody's selling Brees Hall low.
Yeah, for sure.
Low. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have done that trade.
Hey, and just so everyone knows, the Steelers won again.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I'm aware.
All right, Raider Nation said Hunt and Bowers for Kamir Hunt and Bowers for Tyreek. He's PPR league.
No.
Yeah, I don't do it either. I don't
have an explanation for you. I just don't think that is no.
Tyreek is more. He starts off really well and then he kind of tapers off at the end of the year. It always seems like to me a bit.
He hasn't done anything,
and he hasn't done anything yet. He should at some point in time, but I mean Bowers is the guy, and I think Hunt's gonna get a lot of points. So,
yep.
Start 2: Reed, Adams, Downs, Cup. Start Cup.
I don't know. Is Reed?
He had a touchdown last week.
The other one was Downs.
Yeah.
I'm going Reed and Cup.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would think. It really depends on if Love plays. Downs is close.
I'm leaning more towards Downs with Flacco on the field.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Downs. If Love
plays,
they
benched AR, didn't they?
Yeah.
They benched AR.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Downs maybe then. Yeah, I forgot the old benching. Sorry, I've been so caught up in Dante Jackson getting traded to the Ravens.
Johnson, you had it right the first time.
Yeah, it's irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
We don't care about his name anymore. He's scum. He's gone.
Definitely start Cup, and I think now that
he's dead
thought about this, Josh Downs, start him. Frederick says start or sit Marvin Harrison. That just completely depends on what the rest of your team is, but probably not.
Probably start.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy's just Doc. Khalil Shakir, Cedric Tillman, Chase Brown, or D-Hop at flex. I'm thinking Tillman. I might go Tillman.
Tillman's kind of an interesting play.
The old Jameis.
Mm-hmm.
Jameis slings it.
Jameis is gonna sling it.
He needs to be in Carolina.
Yeah, that would make that team a lot more interesting and probably pretty fantasy relevant. Because I think Jameis can make a wide receiver.
I think everyone had the same opportunity to pick him up off free agency.
Oh yeah.
Sure. We got the red.
I didn't think New Orleans should have let him go and sign Carr. I didn't think that was much of an upgrade at all, or probably wasn't. So
fair.
I've never been a Derek Carr fan, so I'm not the one to answer that.
Yeah. Trade Chris Olave for Brian Thomas Jr.
Yes.
You're trading Olave. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're trading Olave. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Do I start the Panthers defense or the Titans? Patriots. Sorry, Patriots defense or the Titans. That's from.
I was gonna say, never under any circumstance should you start the Panthers defense.
I picked up the Titans this week, so I'm going Titans. I had to drop Pittsburgh because they're on bye, and I picked up the Titans. Are they playing Carolina? Is that right?
Wait. Who does the Titans have?
I think Carolina, ain't it?
No. We play in London. or Germany, wherever it's at.
It was
Against
someone
who?
that I thought it was.
We play the Giants.
Oh,
Shoot, I don't know.
I'd pick
Hold
up
on,
Giants
let me look.
defense.
Let me look.
Yeah.
New
Don't
Orleans. They play New Orleans.
That's not much different.
No,
don't start the Panthers. I'm sorry, we
it
have
was
no body.
It was Patriots. Sorry, it was Patriots.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I went Titans this week because I had to drop Pittsburgh because they're on a bye, Andrew. So, um,
Oh, I need to check. I tried
trade
to pick someone up off waivers yesterday. I don't know if I got the claim or not.
trade Elijah Moore and Rico Dowdle for DeAndre Swift.
Yes.
I would do that.
Swift's definitely trending up.
Yeah, and Dowdle's kind of down, been hurt, and
Swift would
Elijah.
have had another touchdown, but they gave it to Roshan.
Yeah. Okay. Tight end Hawkinson, Otten, or Ingram. Um, I don't care about tight end enough to say they're all kind of 6'1", half a dozen the other. I can't.
I'm Otten.
After
don't
last week, I am starting 2 tight ends.
Yeah, you would have been better off on that.
I'm scared to death that Hawkinson's going to still be hurt.
Last year
I
I
wouldn't
benched
start
Kyle Pitts,
Hawkinson
dude.
yet.
Give him a week.
Yeah.
I benched Kyle Gibbs last week. Or not Kyle Gibbs, Kyle Pitts.
Or sorry.
He had a good week.
Oh, sorry. It wasn't
I
New Orleans. The
I
Titans are
benched him
playing.
for Otten.
It's New England is playing Tennessee, so he's picking one side of the ball there. I
Got
think
it.
Tennessee's defense is a lot better than New England's, also, just in general.
Yes.
So that's why I wanted to go Titans there, Andrew. The tight end, I'd probably go Otten right now. Ingram's close. Hawkinson, wait till he's fully healthy and we see it. If he's fully healthy, that's who you start, I think.
Agreed.
Josh Downs or Devontae Adams? Downs.
Yeah.
Downs.
Yeah.
Uh,
Rogers looking old.
yeah.
That being said, I think that what was it? Their punter has introduced Rogers to what they're calling the fountain of youth,
I seen that.
which is cayenne pepper and water.
Yes, I seen that the other today.
Apparently, they're just chugging water with cayenne pepper in it.
Next question's from Jacob. Do I go with Tillman or Mooney? I'm going Tillman.
Yep.
I don't know. Mooney looked great last week.
Yeah, but there's too many more weapons on that team.
Yeah, you got Tillman, and Chubb.
Yeah, you got Tillman, Judy, who I have said for weeks is trash, and Chubb.
Judy's been trash.
Judy's been trash. I said this year before it started he was trash.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I lost it. Start. Speaking of start, Mooney, JSN, or Worthy.
Probably Mooney.
We just said no, but that was against Tillman. But in this group, I probably would go.
I don't know if DK's not playing.
Yeah, it's either him or
Yeah,
JSN.
if there's no DK, JSN's an option, but he's. I don't know. I still would probably take Mooney.
Yeah, I think I'd take Mooney there. What's JSN did, Rogers? What's he done so far? You have.
He's getting about 60 yards every week, no touchdowns.
It's okay.
I mean, he's consistent. He's got a high floor.
Yeah, he's got a good floor.
But a pretty low ceiling.
Maras trade Amon Ra for JJ. Still have CD from a trade I did early on in season.
Well, I'll take him. Yeah, take JJ all day.
Yeah, if you can get JJ, do it. Guy must be.
Amon Ra's good. He's
good.
got a good floor. JJ's ceiling is way higher.
JJ's.
Amon Ra's just got so many people to compete with for the ball.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Jameson Williams, but reading more into that, I don't think he should probably get anything out of it. But with gun laws and shit, who knows what it is.
I thought he got PEDs, not guns.
No, he did,
He-
and then he got
Now,
arrested. He had a
Oh,
gun
both.
licensed to him, but then it wasn't in the right container or whatever. Which I thought that was just a ticket.
That reminds me of the
Any which ways.
is it Liar Liar with not Bruce Carey, no,
Yeah,
Jim Carrey,
Jim
where he's
Carrey.
like, "Stop breaking the law, asshole."
Yeah. See, he wasn't even really breaking the law. I mean, it was just the
I mean,
gut.
hey, that's
Dude,
like putting
you know,
If it's a fine, it's still breaking the law.
you know.
yeah, but you know how it is. I've seen it happen to your former father-in-law, and
Yeah.
you don't have the freaking gun all the way zipped up in the case, and they can say it's uncased. Well,
Well,
that's
that
crap.
was a different situation. That was he bought a new gun
Yes,
and he
and
didn't know it had that he didn't know he had to install the plug in it. So game warden's just sitting there shucking shells in 1,
yeah,
2, 3. That fourth one goes in, well, it's like, fuck.
yep, yeah. So I'm not on the line of being like Jameson Williams broke the law. So that's what it is in my opinion. So, but we'll see what happens. He
Looks
also
like it's an request.
He also said, "quote They was like, why do you have a gun?" He's like, I'm in Detroit.
That's very true.
Solid point.
His brother had one too, but he had his concealed license, and they said that one
I'm
was
in
supposed to
Detroit.
be concealed. So it's an ordeal. Anyways, Garrett Wilson or Tillman,
I'm not ready to put Tillman above him.
I'm not ready to put Tillman above Garrett Wilson. He just had another
No.
good PPR week.
I need to see another week of it.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. But I get it, thinking it. But I mean,
Yeah.
Wilson had over 100 yards last week, so
Yeah, I need to see another week of it.
yeah.
But Wilson's been good the last 3 weeks, really.
Malloy is watching. Actually, he just said it didn't have the plug. I LOL'd that night. I was sitting there. I was with him too, and I'm like, oh my god, the guy that would be like never get a ticket on anything is the one getting it here. Okay, start 3. Wait, I lost it. Start 3. Hill, Amon-Ra, Olave, DJ Moore, Devontae Adams. Amon-Ra, you start every week.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not
Who
good.
was Bill and who?
Hill, Olave, DJ Moore, Devontae.
Not Devontae.
Not Devontae.
Probably DJ Moore.
I'm thinking Amon-Ra, Olave, and DJ Moore.
I like DJ Moore's yak yards, man. If he catches the ball at 10, 15, or breakaway.
Well, my only thought on Olave is they have nobody to throw the ball to other than Kamara. That's
True.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, but then again, they're not really throwing the ball that well. Like Rattler's
but-
not been very good.
I think Carr's going to be back this week.
Oh,
I'm also betting on that I heard he was going to be back.
okay. That's a little bit more interesting.
Couple more real quick. What Achan or Kamara, flip a quarter, see if you can start both.
Matt, look at matchups,
Yeah, look at the matchups, but I would do everything I can to get them both in the lineup.
especially if it's PPR.
Here's
Yep.
an interesting one, and I've heard a lot about this because of Deontay. Cedric Tillman over Zay Flowers. I don't think that you do that. I don't think that Deontay hurt Zay all that
Flowers
much.
is still going to be the clear-cut number 1 on that team.
Yes, I agree. All Deontay's going to do is take over Rashad Bateman's role.
Yes.
Because Bateman dropped like 3 passes last
yes.
week. Actually, everyone not named Zay Flowers was dropping passes last week.
Bateman is a worse Gabe Davis. Quite a bit worse.
Now
He's a Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, that too. Tony Pollard or Chase Brown? Pollard this week because they're playing the Patriots.
Ooh, that run defense not bad.
Yeah, but
yeah.
yeah.
Patriots defense is actually solid. It's their offense that's trash.
They've been okay. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. I don't need that up.
They're a top 5 ranked defense.
I'll-
I was mistaken and thought the run defense was really bad earlier in the season, but Woody corrected me.
Bengals are at Raiders though, actually. So I'm saying start Brown. Actually, now that I see that,
They're playing
Yeah.
the
Raiders, yeah.
Raiders are the Bengals are playing the Raiders.
Brown and hashtag can't say it, but plus 60.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move. We got a YouTube question. Derek says, trade Josh Allen and Monty for Saquon. I have Dak as my backup, or could add Stroud. Tua from waivers. It's a PPR league. He's 5-3. He's got HN, Gibbs, Monty. Wide receivers are Wilson, Reed, Higgins, Deontay, Shakir. I don't think I'd do that.
No, with all those guys available on waivers, no, I don't think that helps you that much.
You have
he's traded Josh Allen and David Montgomery for Saquon.
no.
I don't think I do that. I think your team's good, and I think you're going to only get better, especially with HN getting a lot better now. And I love the Lions running back combination there.
Is Bo Nix available?
Also, look at if he doesn't do it, he has Josh. So it
He
doesn't
played
matter.
Carolina. Stop it.
He's been good all month.
Well, that's not the point of this. If he doesn't do it, he has Josh Allen.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
But if he does do it,
he would need.
Can he get Bo Nix?
Yeah. But I also don't think it.
Oh.
I don't think he gets enough.
Yes, Owen.
In my opinion, because number one, he's got HN. I think he's going to be a lot better now that Tua's back. He was good this last week, and that's going to be a big difference.
I mean, they're giving Raheem Mostert some carries.
And then he's honestly, I just love the Lions running back duos that he has here. That's an awesome way to go about that.
Sonic and Knuckles, man.
Yeah.
Is that what they call themselves?
Yes.
Oh, God.
All right, back to TikTok here. So, Derek, we say no on that one. Marvin Harrison Jr., D-Hop, Pitts, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashad White, or Josh Jacobs at flex. Who are the Cardinals playing?
It's either MHJ or Stevenson for me.
Cardinals are playing the Bears.
Who are the Steelers playing?
Steelers are not a part of this.
Ramondre Stevenson.
That's the Patriots.
You have Ramondre Stevenson on your team.
I thought that I said Patriots. I meant Patriots.
Okay, yeah. They're playing the Titans. Also a good defense.
That run defense is pretty good.
Yeah. I would probably go Marvin Harrison.
Okay, Marvin Harrison. I was going to say it. I was waiting for someone else.
Yeah.
First.
I was going with him or Ramondre, depending on who Ramondre was playing.
Oh my God, there's 40 new messages. Son of a
Yeah, they're rolling in.
CJ Stroud or Caleb Williams.
CJ.
Who should I start? Brian Robinson, DK, BTJ, or who should I sit? Well, it depends.
There are 133 people watching right now, so
nice. Who should I sit? Brian Robinson, DK, BTJ, or Josh Jacobs? Well, you don't know enough about injuries for those two wide receivers, and you may not have a choice.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Hawk or Ingram? We said Ingram for now until we see Hawk play.
Yeah, I need to see more out of Hawk. I need to see another week.
You need to see him on the field. He hasn't been on the field.
That's what I mean. I need to see more out of him. I need to see him there.
Well, don't be saying more when he ain't been on the field.
More Hawk, less to
it. But seriously, Tua should stay on the field.
That's a great team name for whoever needs it.
That was
always got
it. Yeah. Saquon and Pittman for Aaron Jones, Terry McLaurin, and Amari Cooper.
Saquon's the best player in that trade.
Yeah, I don't think I do that.
Who was the other one? Pittman?
Saquon, Pittman for Aaron Jones, Terry McLaurin, and Cooper. I don't think I do that because of Joe Flacco.
I think oh, yeah.
Who are your other running backs?
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
No. That's 3 no's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 no's on that. West Side.
Out there for a
Gianni
minute.
asked Garrett Wilson and Devontae Smith for Waddle and Jonathan Taylor. You're losing a lot of wide receiver there.
No.
Yeah, I also say no on that.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on that.
We have a Bills
Give me a nice
Mafia
3 dog.
in here. Bills
Jump
Mafia.
through it.
Bills Mafia.
Cedric Tillman or Coleman this week. I'd probably go Tillman just because
James.
Jameis and there's not much else there. There's the other two. I do think that Josh can support Cooper and Shakir and Coleman as all being very fantasy relevant, though.
Yeah. I think Amari's probably gonna be the number 1, and then it's like 2A and 2B.
Yeah, Coleman might get a lot of touchdowns, though, the way they use him.
Yeah, I'm saying him and Shakir are probably 2A and 2B.
Yeah.
Coleman, very, very, very physical.
Yes, and he's big and can jump and was a Michigan State basketball player.
Shakir's probably gonna be more of a slot guy, isn't he now?
Yeah.
He's a Reds.
Yeah. Would you get J-Mo Williams off the wire? If you can stomach the roster spot to see what happens, I think it's worth it. Because I really don't. I mean, I know gun crimes are all different, but they're going back after the fact and saying, why didn't we arrest him? And it's almost, I don't know. It's a weird deal.
No, hey, maybe we should let's get his parole officer on the phone.
His parole officer, like Gibbs has one, or I don't think that's the right way to say that. There, like you mean he used to work at a prison? That's what you mean?
No, I mean, I mean, let's get Damo's parole officer on the phone.
Yeah, I don't think he actually has one because it's just been gambling, and then someone said he bought a gas station pill for some hookers or something.
I can make a few phone calls, but
yeah. Tony says he's in 20 fantasy leagues. I agree, Mason. That doesn't even sound fun. What up, O?
Hey, O.
Neighbors.
I'm gonna beat you guys again.
Pick them.
Get ready.
I've been beating you guys pretty steadily right now, so I'll take it. I have tied now with you, Roger. So,
Ooh.
Neighbors or Jaden Reed? Neighbors. Yeah.
Well, wait. He's matched up with JC Horn this week.
Who?
Neighbors.
I still think I go Neighbors. I don't trust the Packers enough, especially if Love.
Yeah, but we also maybe get
JC Horn gave up 2 touchdowns all year.
I get that, but if Jordan Love is not playing,
oh well, yeah, that's very relevant.
We may be getting a Malik Willis game.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Then it's definitely Neighbors.
Malik the Freak.
Gianni, we said no. We said Tillman this week. Joe Flacco at Minneapolis or Jared Goff at Green Bay. Joe, go Goff until otherwise. I know. What you're getting ready to say, Rogers. Stop it.
We held CJ Stroud to 84 yards.
I don't think that offense is near as good as the Lions' offense.
I don't think CJ Stroud stands with Goff.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think they're on the. I don't know.
This is also Joe Flacco at Minneapolis, who has a good defense. And Joe Flacco has been better than AR, but he's not lit the world on fire like everyone talks.
Did Houston win a playoff game last year?
Yes.
How many playoff games has Jared Goff won?
That's true. He's won a lot. Surprisingly.
CJ Stroud's only had 1 season.
Point proven. I go with the bet.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. The Packers defense is good, but this is also stop your Packersness. This is Joe Flacco versus Jared Goff. Joe Flacco is playing at Minnesota. who has a good
Minnesota's
defense.
defense isn't that good. They give up like 30 points a game. They just score a bunch.
They've been pretty decent, minus the Lions game.
They gave up 29 to the Packers the week before that.
They're
I mean, the
still
week
not-
before that, I think that they gave up quite a few to the 49ers, but they won.
You can be on your Packers. I will stand with Goff on this one, and it's not. This is Jared Goff versus Joe freaking Flacco. Everyone's like thinking he's the best quarterback ever now that he started on Indy, and
No, I'm not saying. I
He was
you
in
find a
one
way to not
movie.
start either.
He was in one movie, and everyone loves him.
Don't play today against the good things.
he may not have that choice. I mean, Jared Goff is still top 12.
Jared Goff all day.
Jared Goff. You
yeah.
could have. You take that chance any which ways, because that game
You would have
could.
thought CJ Stroud is a top
Jared
2
Goff's
quarterback
going to
for
throw a
the
touchdown
Packers.
to Almirola. You're guaranteed 7 points.
Or Laporta. Or Laporta. One of the two.
Yeah.
Or Gibbs.
Yeah. Really many options.
I disagree.
Do you not agree the Lions' offense is quite a bit better than Houston? Especially no Nico.
It is now, yes.
It's been all year.
Lions
their offense is doing that great.
first 2 wins.
Do what?
It's Lions at Houston. Who wins?
Lions.
At
Not
Houston,
Lions.
At Houston.
probably Lions.
Okay.
I think the Lions are the best team in the NFL. I don't debate that. I think that they are. I've got them winning the Super Bowl this year, and I'm a Packers fan.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we are still disrespecting the Packers defense.
I'm not disrespecting it
No.
at all. I get what you're saying. I just don't think
I
that
think
Flacco.
the Packers are fantastic. I love the Alexander guy. I love that
Yeah.
guy. He's
I
great.
I am looking at this as Goff, even against a good defense, versus Flacco, who wasn't lighting the world on fire. He can only do certain things. That's all I'm looking at it as. But you're telling me you would rather have Flacco in this?
I'm not saying that. I've
Okay, then
actually
why
already
are we
said
having a discussion?
my discussion was that I've been so rudely cut off on like 3 times now. That if there is an option on the waivers wire that's better than Flacco, I'd consider it.
Fair.
But it depends. That's
Bo-
a big if.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, yeah. Bo Nix is gonna come down again. But anyways, now that we got off,
If you asked me if it was Bo Nix or Jared Goff this week, I'd probably say Bo Nix.
where do the Broncos play? They're
Yeah,
playing. They are playing the Ravens actually.
Hey, that's an air attack all
That's
day.
a good matchup actually for him.
I like that.
Trade Montgomery for Breece Hall and Neighbors? Yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
Breece Hall's scary right now. I am, as much as I am on the Packers train, I'm off
You are
the
off the
Jets
Jets.
train so fucking hard.
But you also get Malik Neighbors and Breece Hall. So for David Montgomery. That's fair. I'd do that.
Breece Hall's
Pittman,
not scored a touchdown in a bit, I don't think.
no. Pittman or Mooney. I'm going Pittman for now.
Not by a lot, but I'm
Not
going
by
Pittman.
a lot.
Yep.
Kyler and Devontae Smith for Swift. Is it even? I have Daniels and Puka, Nico. I'd look for something else. I don't think you're getting enough.
Yeah, I think
You're
that
not
the
getting
trade
enough.
could be good for you, especially since you have Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, definitely sell
But I'm
high
trying
on
to ask for a
Kyler.
little bit more. I think right now he's winning that trade, even if it does make you better too.
Yeah. He's got Puka, Nico, Terry, Tillman, D-Hop. I mean, yeah, I'd look for more. Don't be like Woody and set. He still won this week, but he freaking set Kyler. And I don't know why he did that this last week.
I don't
He scored more than anyone in the
ever-
league.
Huh? I know he did, but it still didn't make sense to me.
Me and Bo Nix are going to take over the league.
You got a lot to catch up to there, boss.
2 wins. 3 wins.
3. Actually, I think it's
3 wins and 3 losses.
Actually,
If that's the
it's
case,
4 wins. He's got to catch up to me.
so 4 wins and 4 losses to you.
Yeah, I am 7 and it's 3 wins, but he's still I'm 7-1. He's
What
4
makes
and 4,
the move?
and I just got Puka back.
Ooh, I get CMC back here soon.
Yeah, start 2 Cup, Nakua, or Ridley. Start the 2 Rams guys.
Yep.
I don't believe. I think that was more of a fluke from Ridley.
You throw it.
Is Deontay and Dobbins for Brees good? I think it's fair.
No, Brees has not been good. He's almost droppable at this point.
Hey guys, I got to get off here.
Okay,
Sorry,
no problem.
got a little one yelling.
Yep, I get it.
Later on, guys.
Brees Hall is number 37 in Yahoo, and you just said he's droppable.
I said almost.
That's not almost droppable.
37's like not that like.
It's
that's
not
good.
great. He should be higher, but that's not droppable. He had against Pittsburgh. He had 20 points. He had 9 there last week. Yeah.
All I'm saying is he's not had a 100-yard game yet. I don't think. Maybe one.
You know, he's had a 16-point game and a 20-point game and a 13-point game, a 17-point game, a 14-point game. He's still number 37, and that includes
What I'm saying is just because people are still in love with him because he's a top running back coming into the season, and he's been okay, but he's not been good.
He's not
at this point in the season. We can almost say that he's not going to get better.
Do you have Brees Hall? Will you drop him so I can pick him up?
I sure.
That's what
I can tell you right now that he would be RB4 on my team.
Well, he would be RB4 on your team.
Maybe not in my Benchwarmers team, but on my other one.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, the Benchwarmers team, because I know that one's not that way.
He'd probably be RB3 on that team.
Hold on. I'm starting him over Ramondre. And
Points would say otherwise.
No, they don't.
Ramondre missed 2 weeks.
But Ramondre's he also had he missed 1 week.
Okay.
He missed 1 week. He had a week where he scored 0.3 points. That's why you think he missed. He's still quite a bit behind.
Yeah, because he
delusional.
He got hurt like 3 plays into the game.
You're delusional. Brees Hall is not droppable. That's all I'm saying. That was a wild take.
He's the 12th best running back in the league.
That's second round talent. He's not been first round talent, but that's second round.
The 12th best running back?
Second or third. Mid-second, third. You could get him.
You wouldn't that's putting him below an RB2 in everyone's league. Or below an RB1 in everyone's league. Like anyone's team.
Yeah.
He's one's RB1.
Maybe he's not an RB1, but he's not droppable. You just said he's droppable. Admit it. You said he's droppable.
I did, absolutely. I did.
That is a wild take. He's not.
I want to go back. All right. Anyway, Caden Smith has got a lot. He said a lot of words.
Yes. Oh gosh. Would you trade away? We're gonna have to go back and do this. Trade away Ladd, Kyler, Mike Evans for Kirk and AJ Brown. No, Caden, I would not do that.
I wouldn't either. No, absolutely not.
Amari Cooper or Zay Flowers? Hey, whoa.
Ooh, that's tough.
Whoa. Mason.
Amari Cooper is playing. Let's see matchups.
Yeah, let's. The Bills are at the Dolphins. Or
Okay.
Dolphins are at Buffalo. Uh, Bron- Broncos are at Ravens. Actually, I think Cooper, especially if the cornerback's back.
Surtain? Yeah, he was back last week.
Yeah, then I'd say start Cooper, and that's actually made me wonder if I want to start Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Surtain's back. He was back last week.
Yeah,
He didn't look great last week, but he was still kind of, yeah.
Broncos
He
defense
should-
has been pretty good even without him.
Broncos defense has been pretty good.
Um,
But I mean, the last 2 weeks, I think they played really beat up Saints and
Tony, your questions aren't getting blocked. We just had a big discussion there of Brees Hall being droppable. Apparently, I would love to have Brees Hall on one of my teams as borderline starter. I get that he's borderline there, but he's not droppable.
he is a borderline starter. We'll go with that.
Yeah, like him and Brian Robinson Jr. would be a question for me on like my BBB team.
Yeah, sure, yeah, I'll give you that. But what I'm saying is he's RB12 and he's trending downward.
He just had a 20-point game.
Trending downward.
He went 16-29.
Downward.
No.
You mean he guys had a 20-point game 3 weeks ago?
No, he had a 20-point game last week. Or the week before. He had a 16-point game 3 weeks ago.
You said he went 20-16-9.
He went 9.
Anyway, let's answer questions.
Yeah. We need to get off that. Goff and Devontae for Jaden Daniels and Mike Evans.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Evans should be back in like what? Maybe next week?
I think 2 weeks. I think they thought maybe 4 weeks. It was right around. It could be next week because I don't think they put him on IR.
Yeah.
Sorry guys if we did not get to questions and then we moved up because that was a intense discussion. For my flex, Brian Thomas Jr., Monty, or Scary Terry. I'm going Monty.
Monty.
Yeah.
Definitely not Scary Terry.
Not Scary Terry.
It's BTJ or Monty, but I'm still going Monty.
And BTJ is a little banged up.
Yeah.
So that's definitely why. I want to see Aaron Rodgers play Madden again. That might be coming soon. You need to see if your settings are right and see if that gets it better.
Yeah,
I was playing COD last night with Malloy, and he said at first his COD was laggy, and then he changed some graphic settings, and it got better.
Hold on, I need to go on Steam right now and buy it.
Yeah, you need to. It's pretty fun.
Start downloading that.
Yeah. Chuba or Tank Dell. Tank Dell this week. Tank Dell is like smash start this week as quick as you can.
Yeah. No digs.
No, he is. He is
no
going to be.
Nico.
Well, here, Rogers. How about he is going to be in the sauce though? How bad does that affect it?
Sauce hasn't really been that impressive.
That's kind of what I thought too.
Well, actually, he has, but teams have found a way to switch, get him to like switch on him, and I don't know. They don't play man enough for it to really matter. Like he won't always have Sauce guarding him.
Yeah, we seen that question.
The Jets do not play a ton of man coverage.
Yeah, Josh Downs or Kareem Hunt. Chiefs are playing the Bucks Monday
I'm going
night.
Hunt this week.
I'm going Hunt this week because if the Bucks had Evans, if they even just had Evans, I would say that maybe that game is a little closer and a little more of a shootout. The Chiefs might handily beat them, and you might get a lot of Kareem Hunt. He might get great games scripted in pretty hard.
I'll admit that I was the person that Grabbed Carson Steele instead of Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, that happened.
That being said, I did beat the guy that got Kareem Hunt.
He is not happy with how this league has went for him at all.
Yeah.
You see, his points are like right with mine, and he's in 6th.
Yeah.
All right, trade with Shawn White and Stevenson for Monty.
If you're deep enough at running back to give up both, yeah.
Yeah, I hate Rashad White, so I'd get out.
He
He's
scores
dropped.
points though.
He needs dropped. He is the only thing that might save him is I think the Bucks should just put him out at wideout. I think I said this last week. Just put him out at wideout and have Bucky be the running back. That would be a lot better. I'll say, Raider Nation guy added Ingram to the deal, so Hunt and Bowers for Tyreek and Ingram. You hear that?
I was looking for Rashad White.
Hunt and Bowers for Tyreek and Ingram. Evan Ingram.
No, Tyreek's back to being a top tier wide receiver.
Yeah.
He's got Tua back.
Yeah. With Ingram, I probably would do that because T-Law likes some Evan Ingram, and if BTJ is hurt, Evan Ingram's gonna go off this week.
Yeah.
Because Kirk's out for the season, and Davis I think is hurt too.
Yeah.
Start one at flex: Mooney, Worthy, Bucky, Rashad.
Bucky.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that game flex.
1 second, I got.
Yeah. I probably go Bucky. Let's see, who do the Falcons play? They play the Cowboys. Those guys picked the Cowboys. That's surprising. Honestly, I might do Mooney on that. I think the Bucks running backs might get game scripted out because they're playing the Chiefs. That defense is really good, and they don't have anyone else to throw to. With Evans and Godwin being out, so I'd go Mooney. Keep 2 out of these 3, Otten and Hawkinson jive. Is Deontay Johnson worth starting this week? I would probably hold that a week, Ben.
My kids are gonna make me drink more.
I need a drink right now too. So,
Huh?
I said I need to drink right now too. So I said Mooney on that guy's sit question. We had Ben ask if Deontay Johnson was worth starting this week. I said probably not yet.
Deontay Johnson worth starting this week.
He just went to the Ravens,
Yeah.
So
he's gonna have a full week of practice.
That helps, but also how the Ravens kind of run that team anyways makes me think he may not get much at all in the first week.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm big about let's give it a week.
Yeah, me too.
With those type of things.
Me too. Jive asked to keep 2 out of these 3, Otten, Kincaid, Hawkinson. I said let go of Kincaid.
Yeah, probably.
I
mean, Otten's ever since Godwin went down, Otten has instantly stepped into a big role.
Yep. Robinson Jr., Chubb, and Adams for Terry and Tracy Jr. No, not at all.
No.
No.
I still hold a little bit of faith in Devontae may pull it together a little bit with Rodgers.
I wouldn't do that for Robinson Jr., Chubb for those 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chubb's back. Yeah.
Brian Robinson's been pretty good all year.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, that Cleveland offense is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna start putting up some points. They might get in the lead a little bit, and that run game might happen some.
As I said earlier in the Brees Hall, Brian Robinson Jr. is ranked right there with Brees Hall as far as points so far this season. So, And you're starting running backs at Gibbs, JT, and Aaron Jones. I'd try to get more for those guys if you have that much. Look for somebody needing running backs. Those are two good running backs, and I don't I don't think you're getting enough there. I don't even know why you'd want Tracy Jr. I mean, I get it, but if if you could do Chubb straight up for Terry, that might be interesting. If you need the wide receiver that much, but I wouldn't give up Robinson.
And tight end starting this week is committed.
AJ Brown or Malik Neighbors rest of the season.
Rest of the season?
It's pretty close.
Man, it's pretty close.
I like AJ Brown just a little bit more.
I think AJ Brown's going to be in more competitive games.
Yep, exactly. Mooney starting at flex because my starting wide receivers are Lave and Reed. Yeah, I'd say Mooney there, Lucas. Trade away Nick Chubb and Tank Dell for Aaron Jones. He's got Collins.
No.
Has Aaron Jones been that good?
Aaron Jones has not been that good. He's on one of my teams.
Yeah. I don't think I'd do that one either. All right, start 3 running or wide receivers this week. Amon-Ra, McLaren, Olave, Josh Downs. You start them on. I don't know why that's even a question. I get it. They're playing the Packers. They're playing the Packers.
Amon's not been super duper impressive. He's been good. He's been good. But as a person that took him 5th overall in both of my leagues, I'm not happy with him being a first rounder. That being said, he's still really good, and I don't expect him to have a big week this week.
Um,
You don't trade him.
I think you go Amon-Ra, honestly Olave and Downs because Commanders are playing the Giants, and that Giants D does get to the quarterback. I don't know how much Daniels has been pressured like he might get pressured this week. Haven't paid enough attention to that.
He's been pretty good in pressured situations.
But he's
got very good pocket presence.
He is going against Sexy Dexy though. Mr. D tackle leading the league in sacks.
Yeah.
But I like Olave's matchup. They're playing the Panthers. And if Carr's back, I like that matchup, and I think that
Olave looked pretty solid last week. Slow start. And he was still kind of banged up a little bit.
Yep.
So he should be back to full health this week. In my opinion, Olave, there's not a whole lot of situations where I see benching him.
Yeah. So who you go? Amon-Ra, Olave, and it's between Terry and Josh Downs?
I'd probably go Downs.
That's what I said. I went down.
Yeah.
Jay asked which 3 I should start. Devontae, Tank, Jaden Reed, Higgins, Olave. If you're meaning Tank Dell. I go Olave, Tank Dell. And then
probably Higgins.
Yeah, I was getting ready. Who's the Bengals playing again? They're playing the Raiders. So yeah, I'd go Higgins.
Probably Higgins, yeah.
If he starts, if he plays.
Yeah.
He was hurt again last week. Sit 1, Ridley, Shakir, Hopkins.
Shakir.
Shakir is who I was gonna say. That's who you picked up, by the way. Or that was one of them that you picked up, I think.
Yeah, Shakir is who I grabbed off waivers.
Which, did you have Coleman earlier this year? So we basically just swapped.
More or less.
Yeah, I decided that I liked Coleman more than Shakir.
Well, pretty much the week that I dropped Coleman is when he started getting active targets again.
Yeah,
like it. He had a pretty good week 1 or 2, and then after that, he had like 3 weeks of pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
And I dropped him, and since then he's like started getting a little bit more of an active role again.
Yeah. So yeah, we said Shakir. I lost that one. Trade Rashad White and Hawkinson for DJ Moore. I'd probably do it, but I hate Rashad White, so.
Who is your tight end
Yeah,
otherwise?
that's a good question. We need to know a little more on that one, Jive.
Because if you're no tight end available otherwise, no.
Yeah.
Hawkinson can be a top 5 tight end.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Ben, because I lost Diggs.
Oh, he's got Otten and Kincaid. Yeah, make the trade.
Oh yeah,
I think honestly, Otten's going to be a top 5 tight end
yeah,
going forward.
yeah. I do that because Baker.
I'm very happy with that. I picked up Otten. I was upset that I happened to be able. I benched Pitts
Mm.
to get him, but it's like it was like 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
Yes.
They both had great games.
Yeah, in the same game.
This week I'm starting them both. I expect that Pitts is going to lay a giant fucking egg.
Yep. I'm expecting Drake London to come back this week with a vengeance.
Yeah. Pitts is going to do nothing. I expect Otten will keep going though.
I do too.
Yeah. I think Otten's going to be a big part of that offense.
My tight end starting this week is Komet because Kittle's bye week. And then Njoku, Ingram, Ferguson are on waivers.
I like Njoku a lot, especially with James.
A lot too. But I like Ingram a lot because T-Law likes him, and if BTJ's out,
Ooh.
the
thing is, like,
I think Thomas Jr. is gonna play. To be honest about it, I think he's gonna play.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be a little bit banged up.
I give the edge to Njoku a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yep. Same here.
Just because, Tillman's not a true wide receiver one.
You give the edge to him over Cole Kmet, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Baker or Bo Nix, and Mooney or Downs.
I'm starting Bo Nix
this week. I'm starting Bo Nix. I'm starting Baker, and I've really been contemplating because Jordan Love is possibly out, and Purdy's on a bye week. So I'm starting Baker in two leagues, and I'm like really contemplating if I should pick up somebody else or not.
This is in my opinion, the week that we find out if Bo Nix is legit or not, though. Maybe not because
the
he's going to have a
Ravens defense has not been good. We
No,
think
their
it's
just
good. It's
offense has
not.
been
It's
better.
not good at all. It's not good. And Baker is playing the Chiefs. That defense is good.
That Chiefs defense is scary good, actually.
So that's actually easy.
Way better than most people give it credit for.
Yeah.
That defense is the only reason that team's winning games.
Oh, it is. The offense has been trash.
Yeah.
And Mooney or Downs. I'd go Josh Downs over Darnell Mooney this week.
Slide edge, yeah.
Slide edge. Because Kirk distributes the ball, and I think, this could be London's week. It could be Pitt's week. I don't think London's going to have another game like he just did.
Flacco, when he's been in, has seemed to like Downs better than he's liked Pittman's.
Yeah, he likes Downs a lot.
Yeah.
Hawkinson or Tillman at flex? Tillman this week. Is Gibbs, London, and Cup for Derrick Henry and Justin Jefferson a good trade? Ooh.
If you can get JJ and Derrick Henry, I don't care who you got to give up.
I like it.
I think JJ and Henry are both top 5 in their respective positions, right?
They are.
I know Henry's RB1. I know that. Maybe not after last week.
Yeah, I'd do it. You just hope that what Gibbs hasn't shown, which he's kind of been that way so far. He gets going in the later weeks, but he has been a stud the last 2 weeks. But he is playing the Packers. But their run defense ain't that great, is it? It's the
no, it's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
It's nothing impressive.
Yep, I would do that. Would you trade Tyrone Tracy for Jaden Reed? That's a good question. Tracy looks like he's gonna be the lead back in the Giants. He's had 2 straight 100
It's
yards.
the Giants, so they don't play ahead a whole lot.
No.
But Jaden Reed's in a really crowded wide receiver room.
Yeah. Braden, it depends
if you're heavier at running back or you're heavier at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Whichever is the bigger need, I'd go that. It's a pretty even trade either way.
Guys, on these, if you're asking questions, give us all the information you can, all of it, and then we can make a
Yeah.
really good
We need to
decision.
know a little bit about your team.
Yeah. Devon or Walker. Devon Achan or Kenneth Walker. Start them both if you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that depends on what the rest of your team is. If you have Derrick Henry, then sit one of
I
them.
start both those guys over Brees Hall.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's
yeah,
not a,
but those guys are both top 10 running backs for sure.
especially Achan now that Tua is back. That offense is
Yeah, exactly.
a lot scarier.
Exactly. And Kenneth Walker, since he's been healthy,
Has
is
been
outstanding.
very good. Which running back should I start? Should I target with Reed and Flowers?
Ramondre, that's about the.
Ramondre, Brian Robinson Jr. In that range.
Yeah,
Try
agreed.
Brees Hall.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing because he's right there in that range too. Ramondre and Brees Hall, I'll give them. They're about even right now.
Yes.
Um,
See, Brian Robinson is also right there too. He's been a little bit better than Ramondre.
yes, yeah.
So yeah, any of those three might be good. Madison or Tillman at flex? Go Tillman all day. Don't want nothing to do with Alexander Madison.
Something looks wrong with him.
It's the Raiders.
I don't know.
It's the Raiders effect, man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say Zamir White should be better than he has been.
Emerson says
Significantly.
Burrow, Jacobs, Achan, St. Brown, CD, Harrison Jr., Brock Bowers, Bucky Irving's my starters. You look like that's a good team.
That's a really good
It's a
team.
really good team. You may have said something earlier. I may have missed it, but if not, you were just saying.
Yeah.
If you said that was just rank your team, we like your team. Lucas said my running backs are Derrick Henry, Brees, Bucky, Rashad. Should I start Hurts rest of the season over CJ Stroud? Yeah, Lucas.
Yeah.
You don't like Hurts. I love drafting Hurts for fantasy.
Hurts is a very good fantasy quarterback. Yeah. He is not a very good quarterback.
He looked pretty good this last week, but
He did.
Yeah.
He's looked good the last 2 weeks, really. Yeah. After they got off bye week, I believe. Yeah, he's been pretty good since.
Pick one for this week: Flacco, Geno, Tua. Tua's at Buffalo. Flacco's at Vikings. Geno is where's that game? Against the Rams.
I'm gonna go Geno.
I'm gonna go Geno. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. Geno.
I'll probably go Geno.
Goff or Baker?
I think he leads the league in pass yards, doesn't he?
I think so. Here's a good one. Goff going against the Packers or Baker against the Chiefs? I think you go Goff.
Well, those are both very good defenses. When we get into the situation when they're both going against a good defense, I'm going to take the better quarterback. The better quarterback in that opinion. Ooh, it's tough.
I'm interested where you're going with this. Here, before you say it, I will say something. Goff, because Baker's weapons are hurt.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
To counter that, though, the Bucks are much more reliant on the pass.
That is true.
The
Lions could run the ball a ton.
Exactly. And they'll probably have to this week, if I'm guessing.
Honestly, that's kind of where I'm at with my quarterback situation with having Baker currently start twice.
Yeah.
I'm
probably starting Baker.
I think you've convinced me to start Baker. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm probably starting Baker.
Baker's gonna sling it. He's kind of like
that offense is so reliant on the pass. Yeah. It's just a pass first offense. Bucky makes it a decent run attack, just enough to make the play action effective.
Hey. Yeah, you sold me. I'm going Baker. Baker's a lot like Jameis whenever he was on the Bucks. There's not a lot of
They're very similar quarterbacks, honestly.
Yeah.
They are very similar quarterbacks. Baker's a little bit more controlled.
Yeah. Okay, nothing on
a YouTube. A lot more controlled.
Did I lose this trade? I gave up A.J. Brown for Kamara, or A.J. Brown and Kamara for Derrick Henry and Tank Dell.
No,
No, I don't think you lost it.
no. I mean, you got the better running back for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Dell's going to be good for 2 weeks when he's WR1. Nico comes back, that hurts him a bit, but
Yeah.
I think he's still
But you
WR2.
but you got probably
You got Derrick
the
Henry.
best running back in the like. You did get the best running back in the league.
You got the best player in fantasy this year.
Exactly.
So,
You got what McCaffrey should be right now.
yep. Trade J.K. Dobbins and Cedric Tillman to get Malik Neighbors.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do that yet.
No.
Dobbins.
I think that if Tillman continues at the pace that he is right now, he can be equally effective as Neighbors. And at that point, you're just giving Dobbins away for free.
Yep. Okay, Caden, you need to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, relax, Kate.
Relax.
Like, we'll get to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Trade Monty and McKinney for Neighbors and Brees Hall. I wouldn't trade for Brees Hall.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't trade Monty for him.
Are we thinking Pacheco comes back this fantasy season, or can I drop?
Maybe playoffs.
Maybe playoffs. I'd keep hold of him, Jordan.
I would not trade for Pacheco unless you are slam dunk already in the playoffs.
Yeah. Kobe, or how many are we picking? On your question, of T. Higgins, Marvin Harrison, Ladd, or Tillman? Are we picking one? Are we picking three? What are we picking?
Brooklyn says, "Can I pet that dog?"
Yes, you can. He would love it. Rogers knows he would love it.
All right, I'm gonna go see what kind of WrestleMania is going on upstairs.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. I'm just trying to get caught up here on chat, guys. Pick one: Kraft, Njoku, Andrews. Oh, Kraft depends on if Jordan Love is playing. Cole. I like David Njoku the best. Nico and DeAndre Swift for Puka and Brees Hall. Oh, gosh. I'm going to say yes. Because I think Puka's only going to get better and better. And I think Hall's still better than DeAndre Swift, no matter what my co-host there says. Brees Hall and Waddle for Jamar Chase. Depend on the rest of your team. If what your running backs are, and if you're needing a wide receiver, I say yes. Should I start Chuba or Singletary? I don't
Chuba.
Start Chuba, but I don't think Tracy's gonna be hurt all that much. I thought I seen he might make it back quickly, but Judy and Pittman for Brooks, Jonathan Brooks. No,
Jonathan Brooks is not going to have a significant role this season.
no.
And even if he does, he's on a bad team.
I like Pittman over him even any which ways until he proves it. So, Logan says just traded Lamar, DJ Moore, and Reed for Nico Collins and Bijan. I got Cook.
I love it.
Add CMC, Cup, and Devontae. Yeah, I don't think you lost. Who's your other quarterback? Because you did trade away Lamar Jackson, but you got Nico Collins and Bijan. And I think you bought low on Nico, and he could go off the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Nico was WR1 before he went down.
Yep. It really wasn't that close.
It wasn't. No, it really wasn't. Lucas, wait, where we go? Start one: Bo Nix, Kyler Murray, or Caleb Williams.
This week, Bo Nix.
Where are the Cardinals? Cardinals are at the Bears, so you might be right. I hate it.
Yeah.
You might be right with Bo Nix.
That Bears defense is no joke.
No. Kyler could. they'll cut him up. I mean, it's Kyler. He could have a terrible game, or he might go off. It wouldn't surprise me
Is
either
Kyler
way.
better than Jaden Daniels though?
That's not the question, though.
What I'm saying is Kyler got shut, or Jaden Daniels got shut down by the Bears last week.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But still, yet,
Well, that's why my question is relevant, is what I'm getting at.
still, yet, if Kyler gets going crazy, he could. It wouldn't surprise me if he did, but I would still part Bo Nix.
Right now, Bo Nix is on a heater. I'd kind of, especially against bad defenses like the Ravens, I'd kind of roll him until he's shown signs of slowing down.
Start 3 this week: Amon-Ra, McLaren. Oh, I think we already said that, Bub. But
Bo Nix is actually kind of working himself into a dark horse rookie of the year conversation.
Bo Nix is like QB 10 right now.
Yeah.
Honestly. Bub, I would start Amon-Ra, Olave, and Josh Downs, and that's nothing against Terry McLaurin, but I like the.
Well, he's as high. He's QB 10. Like, I didn't realize he was that high.
Well, projected into this week.
Gotcha.
Projection
That makes
into
sense.
this week. Hey, stop tearing up my couch. Jesus. Gibbs and Debo for Saquon and DJ Moore. I would probably do that. Debo's not been just super great.
When he's been healthy, he has been.
Yeah. I've got him on my. Well, it's a PPR league, so that kind of confuses me a little bit.
Yeah.
He's been number 30.
It's about a lateral movement, really.
Yeah, I mean, Saquon has been almost Derrick Henry. So, but Gibbs the last 3 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks has been right up there too. So, yeah, it's pretty lateral. It's pretty lateral. The only thing is Saquon doesn't have David Montgomery there, which
I think that Saquon's got a higher ceiling than Gibbs.
Just because
or a higher floor. Maybe that's the better.
Yeah, I would
higher
agree
floor.
because it could be a Montgomery game, even though the Lions are doing a very good job with both of them.
As a Jahmyr Gibbs owner last year, I saw how much Derrick Henry can take away from him in any given week.
You mean David Montgomery?
Did I say Derrick Henry? I meant David Montgomery.
You did.
Yeah.
Which the Lions have been rolling like crazy. So the last 2 weeks they have been, or last 3 weeks.
Well, they've scored so many points that everyone's getting their touchdown.
They have been both very fantasy relevant.
Yeah, but that's not going to be
apparently
sustainable.
You might get a David Montgomery touchdown pass too.
Amon-Ra's got 2 touchdown passes this year.
The Lions are so fun, man.
They are.
They are so fun.
We actually had a conversation about that this week.
Yeah. Start 1. Oh, we said that. We said Bo Nix, Khalil Shakir, or Ramondre Stevenson at flex.
Ooh, that's tough.
I think I go
probably Stevenson. I'm probably going Stevenson because he's guaranteed touches.
Here, okay. Emerson picked up Tillman. Good call. Here we go. Start Patrick Mahomes or Jared Goff this week. That's a tough one, ain't it?
Is there anything available on the waiver wire?
I tell you what.
Who are the Chiefs playing?
They're playing the Bucks.
I'm starting Mahomes then.
Well, do you know what I do? And actually, I didn't think about this before now. See if Matthew Stafford is available.
Yeah. I don't think either of them is going to have a big game.
I don't either.
If it's between those two, I'm probably starting
Mahomes.
Man, Goff.
Yeah,
Goff.
I mean,
just because of how crazy that offense has been. And it's a division game.
I would honestly, I would drop Patrick Mahomes and pick up Matthew Stafford. If I could. If I was in that position and Stafford was available.
Mahomes is a bottom third quarterback this year. We're talking about he's quarterback like 24 or 25 guys.
I can't believe he's been so bad. It's kind of amazing. Okay, the next one there. Don't you yell. He's sensitive. Brooklyn, he knows better.
Um,
Anyways, Darnold, Sam Darnold or Matthew Stafford? I say Stafford. Now that I thought about that, I'm kind of big on Stafford right now.
With Puka and Cup back, yeah.
Yeah.
I love me some Stafford anyway.
Yeah. Sit one. J.K. Dobbins, Brees Hall, Tank Bisbee, Kareem Hunt, Jonathan Taylor. How are those your running backs? Did you draft a wide
That's
receiver?
insane. For me, it's between Hall and who was the first guy I said?
J.K.
Yeah, it's between Hall and JK for me. And I'm probably benching Hall.
Yeah. Who's the Jags playing this week? They're at the Eagles. I'd almost think Bigsby because the Eagles might blow them out.
It's a tough decision. I'll give you that. You got
It
three
is.
guys that are pretty even.
My thought is Bigsby's going to get game scripted out, so I might
Yeah.
sit him.
That's not seemed to matter too much lately.
No.
But they've been winning games lately too.
Yeah.
Other than that, they lost to the Packers, but it was close.
Yes, that was a lot closer than people gave them credit for.
Yeah. Jags offense has kind of been rolling.
If Thomas Jr. is hurt enough that it affects them, and they're playing the Eagles, it might. If the Eagles show what they did last week, it could get rough. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Last 2 weeks, really.
Yeah. Starters are Hurts, Reed, Olave Hall, Derrick Henry, Cole Kmet, Darnell Mooney. I like it. Lucas? Brooklyn's correcting herself. Gunner, where did you go? Okay.
See Brooklyn's comments.
She said, "Don't yell at him. He's sensitive." When I was yelling at
Ooh.
Gunner. Start one. Tillman, Adams, or London at flex. I don't think we've got to the point where Tillman is over Drake London yet.
I don't think he's over Adams yet either.
I don't think he's over Adams yet, but at least an argument is there a little more for me.
I'm probably starting Drake London.
Yeah, that's who I'm starting to. I have London in like every single. I think actually I do have Drake London in all three leagues. He's just a good
Drop
solid.
early for JMO. Probably not.
I want to say yes, but I don't know what's going on with JMO.
Yeah.
Worthy's not done much. Gibbs and Deba. Okay, we got that one. Is it smart run into Vikings defense this week? I think it is. Who they got? They got the Colts. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, the Colts offense is not very good.
Yeah, and Joe.
It's better with Flacco.
It's better with Flacco, but it's not significantly better.
It's still not good.
No.
And they have Jonathan Taylor back too, so there's that.
They do or don't?
They do.
Okay, they do.
Yeah. I think last week was his first week back, and Taylor had a pretty good game.
Yeah, he did. Should I pick up Stafford or just run Baker or Goff? I would try to pick up Stafford. Now that I brought that up, I think I might try to pick up Stafford. Honestly,
I like me some Stafford. Real big on Stafford right now.
Yeah. Sit one.
Not as big as I am on Bo Nix. But Bo Nix is probably not available in any leagues. The week that I picked him up was probably the last week that you could just grab him off waivers.
Yeah. So we got a YouTube question here from Aiden. Start two, Devontae Smith, Jacoby Myers, Ramondre Stevenson, Tank Bigsby, Cortland Sutton.
Jacoby Myers and Ramondre?
I was going to say.
Who's the first one?
Devontae Smith. I was going to say Devontae.
I'm still probably going Ramondre and Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, I'm going Devontae and Ramondre.
Jacoby Myers was really good last week, and it was his first game back.
Yeah, I know. But it's the Raiders, and their quarterbacks suck. and I like Brock Bowers.
Yeah. Definitely start Ramondre, and then like between the other two, it's kind of a toss up.
Yeah. I
It could
don't
go either way.
I don't like Tank because of what I just said. I don't know if you heard that, but I think he might get games scripted out.
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton's kind of hit or miss.
He's not really been a huge part of Bo Nix's
No,
huge
he's not.
success.
He's not.
So I mean, I do like Cortland Sutton.
I
do.
He's on my bench.
I
But
think
he's
that
just
Troutman, if you can look like if you're needing a tight end, Troutman's probably not a bad pickup here in a little bit.
Is that the Broncos tight end? I didn't even know. I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's
Troutman.
his.
He had 2 touchdowns last
I
week,
had no idea. No idea.
but it was National Tight Ends Day.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody got one. Sit one. Neighbors, BTJ, Adams, Cup, or Cooper. I sit Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
I sit Devontae Adams out of that.
I've seen 2 weeks of that now, and I'm not impressed.
No. And
I thought I would be. I was high on him 2 weeks ago.
it's honestly between him and Neighbors just because of the matchup Neighbors is going to have.
Yeah.
Okay, Aiden said I have Hawkinson. I think I'm fine. Traded Kelsey for ETN and Tank Bixby. I honestly like that a lot.
I don't like ETN.
Well, yeah, but he got Bigsby too.
Yeah,
So he got the handcuff.
but Kelsey's been really good.
But he's got TJ Hawkinson, who's coming back. I like it. I like the trade, Aiden.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
I'm not the biggest Kelsey guy either, so
But he's been really good.
It's took him a little bit, but I think
The last 2 weeks he's been really good.
I think Hawkinson after the first week can be just as good, if not better.
I don't disagree.
And I really like the ETN and Tank combo that you got there. You can probably start Tank for a while, but I accidentally got out of the TikTok. So sorry guys, I didn't hear if you answered this. No big deal. Calvin or Tillman? I'm going Tillman because I like Jameis more. DC, and then ABDI says sit one, Bigsby, Dobbins, Taylor, Hall, Hunt. We said Brees Hall.
Yeah.
And take Bigsby is also that's the other option because he might
Yes.
get great.
Yeah, I was about to say the
games
same
skipped
thing
out.
else.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. It's one of those two.
One of those two. Who's the Jets got this week?
Doesn't matter. It fucking suck.
Doesn't matter. Hey, no problem, Aiden. If you liked it, subscribe to our YouTube. I'm glad we're getting some YouTube comments tonight. That makes me happy.
Yep. Yep. We've been pretty heavy on TikTok, not as much on YouTube. We love to see it.
Yes, we love to see it. We actually had 3 different questions on TikTok, and then some douche named Aaron Malloy commented. You guys, you might see some Aaron Malloy content here in the future once we get some stuff edited.
That's right.
I need to ask him if he's going to be down from. Cheers from London. Hey, shout out Aiden. Aiden from London. Shout out.
Hey, we got the London football crowd.
I love it. What's the? Oh, it's a Germany game. The London games are over, but I think this is a Germany game week, right? I think that's what.
Aiden, are you a Jags fan?
He traded for ETN and Bigsby. He might be. ABDI, Ferguson, Kincaid, Pitts. Sit one.
Ferguson?
Him or Kincaid? I don't know. You have Ferguson. What's he done?
Enough that I think I dropped him.
Well, you have Trey McBride too on that league, right?
Yeah, I think I dropped Ferguson actually.
Yeah, I didn't know if you did, but when you have,
So I don't really know what Ferguson's done because I think that I've had McBride in all but 1 week.
It doesn't matter.
I think I've got Evan Ingram on that team too.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with, except Brock Bowers and McBride has almost been a conversation for me on a starter, but I've went Bowers every time.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ingram's kind of made his own case for over McBride.
Ingram has to.
Um,
Aiden says yes, sir. He's a Jags fan for life. Heck yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. Love it. Alrighty. Comments have kind of settled down. You want to call it?
Yeah, we are going to go do our pick'em. We're not going to do it live tonight, but
It'll
check
be
it
out
out
tomorrow.
on our YouTube. It'll be on YouTube probably either
2
tomorrow
o'clock.
afternoon. Probably tomorrow afternoon,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm going to try to schedule it for 2 o'clock because YouTube sent me an email or something sent me an email that said 2 o'clock is the best time to upload for our channel. So I'm going to go with that.
Yep.
Aiden says he plays fantasy with all his chaps in the U.S. That's awesome. I
Love that.
Absolutely love that. I hope you got to check out some of the games over there too.
Aiden, give us a subscribe on YouTube or a follow on TikTok and keep in touch with us.
Yeah, for sure. We want to hear about what you think about.
We'd love to see your fantasy team.
Yes, I'd like that. We have a Discord. It is linked in the TikTok and the YouTube. If you guys want to join the Discord, you can send us questions, screenshot your teams, send us your teams, all that stuff. We'd love to see it. Love to try to answer the questions. All three of us work. Woody's farming right now, but we will get to questions when we get a chance to.
Yep.
Yeah, like and comment and subscribe to YouTube. We're still trying to get more subscribers on YouTube, and every time we go live on TikTok, we get a few more. So we appreciate all you guys, and keep watching. Watch for the Pick'em show.
We'll be on later
tomorrow.
this week at some point in time. We don't know what day yet.
Yep, we will. We'll be on another.
We do
time.
this every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, fantasy talk, and we might stream some Madden or PGA at some point in time and talk to you guys too. So